Glory to God, Christos anesti, alithos anesti, Christ is risen, truly he is risen. Think about it for a moment. We get to go to church. We get to be in the house of God. We have the privilege to be in his presence. We don't have to go. We don't have to be dragged. It's not an obligation. It's an immense, immeasurable honor to be with the Messiah, to leave everything behind, to set all of our cares away. And then, after being at peace and finding a way to relax ourselves, not to be thinking of ourselves only, but to think of the others around us in prayer, to think of otherness, the otherness of other people, and the otherness of the Lord who made us. If this is such a privilege, such an honor, such an incredible event, it should be entered into with great humility and preparation. And not just it's the same thing every Sunday. Every day is not the same. Every day is different. Every time you look at the person you love, it's an encounter with joy. And the same thing we have with the Lord. Because we're going through a kind of theological transformation here, an anthropological evolution from a creature of the world to a creature of heaven. And in order to do that, we have to know who this person is, what he taught, what it means to us, how he adopted, and how he gives himself to us. So we have to know him as the teacher, as the one who is the Lord of our lives, and who is the God and master of us all. So that when the priest then comes from the holy altar, representing Christ, and brings the holy gifts for you to receive, it is the largesse and the kindness and the love of God to say to us, come and be with me. Come, lose the world, lose your concerns, and know that I am with you because I want you to be one with me. This is a journey that we call theosis in the church. The journey of leaving the material animal world and becoming like and unto God. Not his essence, but in the way that he participates in the world and in the universe. So this is why we come to church. To leave the world, to quiet down, and to encounter the divine who wants us to be with him from now and for always. This is why it's always a joy and an excitement to be in the house of God. It's not something that we take for granted. It's a privilege. It's an invitation because the King, the Lord, the Creator of all, the one who loves us, our Father, has invited us to be one with him. And so we come, we leave the world, we enter into the body of believers, we bring ourselves and one another with great love and preparation to receive God. All he asks is that we know who he is, know what he taught, and if in some way we've harmed one another, that we ask for forgiveness, to prepare to receive him, to make some small sacrifice of our own pride, and ask in humility of one another, forgive me in the name of the Lord. That's the heart of the gospel. Yes, we fast. Yes, we prepare. Yes, we read the scriptures. Yes, we learn what the Lord taught. All of those things. But our hearts are key. And when we offer our heart, when we offer ourselves in forgiveness to one another, then we can have the encounter of the divine kind that changes everything. When we get together again, we're going to look at the holy sacraments, the mysteria. Right now we've talked about worship a little bit, just a little bit of the conversation that we have during the liturgy with God in our quiet time corporately and in receiving him so that we can become one with him. When we get together again, we're going to talk about the other energies and mysteries and purposes of the church. But for now, glory to God for all things. May he give you peace in every way. God bless you.